Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Hi, have you ever heard that phrase before in English? Used to? Do you know what it means? And have you ever heard that song, Somebody That I Used to Know, and wondered what it means? Well, I'm going to tell you today because we're going to study English grammar and we're going to study used to. When we say used to, we are talking about something that happened in the past. For example, this is a timeline. So, in the past, she used to know somebody, but now she doesn't know them anymore and she doesn't see them, so she doesn't know them. When we talk about used to, it's about something that we did in the past but now we don't do. Let's look at some examples. For example, Marlena used to travel a lot. Then she hurt her leg. So she had to stay home. And now, these days, she doesn't travel so much. Okay, so when something used to happen in the past, it used to happen often in the past, but no longer happens in the present. For example, I used to play tennis a lot, but now I don't play very much. I don't have a tennis racket. Susan used to spend a lot of money on her clothes, but these days she can't afford it with the crisis and all, so she doesn't spend hardly any money on her clothes. Do you go to the cinema much? Not now, but I used to go all the time. We use used to for all the pronouns. I used to, you used to, he and she used to. We don't have to conjugate used to. It's pretty easy. So let's look. Used to do something in the past. There is no present. You cannot say I used to do to talk about the present. Used to is only for things that happen in the past. If you talk about things in the present, you say, I do those things now. For example, we used to live in a small town. Now we live in New York City. When you want to form a question with used to, you can use the auxiliary verb did. Let's look at an example. Did you used to eat lots of vegetables as a kid or as a child? When we change the auxiliary verb did into the past simple, then we change use into the present simple. That's the rules for making questions in English. The negative form would be, no, I didn't used to eat vegetables as a kid. I didn't used to like them either. So let's compare used to with was doing. For example, I used to watch TV a lot. It's a past thing that we used to do in the past, a past action that was habitual. However, I was watching TV when the phone rang. This action was a habitual action in the past. This action was a one-time action, but a continuous action in the past. But it wasn't habitual. Okay, so I hope this lesson has helped you understand how we use used to. We use used to talk about actions that we did in the past that were habits or continual actions and that are not happening in the present, like now. So the next time you hear the song, somebody that I used to know, somebody, you can remember the grammar of used to, and it means, unfortunately, they don't know each other anymore. Okay, good luck with your English.